Hi everyone, this is Paul joining you from my home studio outside of Karuna. And I am here today to share with you some methods from Shiatsu to create a peaceful mind. And I'd like you to think of the concept soft in body, soft in mind. That's something that you can repeat to yourself or with yourself as you progress through this series. So it's pretty simple. Let's first just take our hands, and it's a good idea to wash your hands before you do this. But take your hands to your forehead and just soften the skin of the forehead down towards the brow so that there's a movement of the skin, a movement of the flesh downwards. And again, soft in body, soft in mind, perhaps even soft in action. And soften your breath as you soften your face, eyes. This simple act, this simple release is thought to bring the attention down, the brain down, especially in an active state or hyperactive state, to something more at peace, more in the body than in the mind. Once you feel like you've received some release, you could release your hands and take your hands together and rub the heels of the hand. You see I'm focusing on the pinky side. Rub the pinky side, the heel of the hand against its opposite so that it becomes nice and warm. This will be for our eyes in a moment. So get it really warm. You could rub pretty rigorously. And once the heels of the hand are quite warm, take the heels of the hand directly to the eyes. You can just rest your hands right on the eyes. Relax your shoulders. Again, soft, soft with touch. Soft in body, soft in mind. And let this release the eyes back. In times of unrest or unease, our eyes protrude forward. That brings our mind to the future. Let the eyes release back. The mind release back. Moving into the present of the body, soft in body, soft in mind. And then release the hands. Now we'll work with the exhale. You take your fingertips right to the top of the head, right at the top line. These are the suture joints of the skull. With each exhale, just lightly press down. Every time you exhale, you press the fingertips down right at this crest of the skull. And you can do this from front to back. Exhale, lightly press. Shift the fingers a little further back. Exhale, lightly press. Toward the back of the head. Exhale, lightly press. Then perhaps interlace your fingers. And as you exhale, lightly squeeze the head. Oof. You can move your hands a little closer to the front of the head where the forehead and the temple come together. Exhale, lightly squeeze. Again, soft in touch. Soft in body, soft in mind. Each exhale, a little pressure. When we clench our jaw, these joints harden. You may even clench your jaw and feel the temples squeeze and the crown of the head squeeze. So release the tension of the jaw alongside of the suture joints of the head. Exhale, lightly squeeze. Exhale and lightly squeeze. And release your hands. Let's just brush the breastbone a few times. The breastbone is, of course, the vertical bone from the base of the neck to the top of the abdomen. Just lightly brush, and then slow. Fast can be invigorating, slow to bring ease. And then slide all the way down to the belly. Again, slow. Slow. Next, we're going to work with a line called the pericardium. This is the heart protector. It symbolizes the actual sheath around the heart that prevents it from overexpansion. And so it has some emotional ramifications to it, of course. And a lot of these points that we'll be working with have to do with anxiety and releasing anxiety. And so this line runs right down the center of the forearm, through the center of the palm, and eventually to the tip of the middle finger. Think of that with your forearm now. And so you can place your forearm across your legs, and you'll take your other forearm and press lightly right down the center of the arm. Now, when you give pressure with a blunt part of your body, like your forearm, it should be relaxed. And the penetration of the pressure should be sensitive, so that each time you press, you lean in slowly. And eventually the pressure can deepen. And you do this gradually so that you're not over pressurizing the arm or being too forceful with this. Again, this is about soften body and soften mind. And so you don't want this work to create tension. After you've forearmed your forearm a few times like this, you could take your hand to your thigh and take the elbow and just lightly press in the center of the palm. Same idea with this blunt elbow. You want to be very tender and slow so that you're not going to your deepest, your firmest. And some of you may be able to take really firm pressure. But don't start there. Start soft and welcome. Again, soft in body, soft in mind. And then give your middle finger a little tug. You can do that a few times, almost like you're pulling out any excess mental stuff or hyper emotional stuff. Soft in body, soft in mind. We'll do the same with the other forearm. You could rest your opposite forearm on your legs and work with the free arm to just lightly press right down the center of the arm. Now the forearm touches much more than just the center, but think of or bring the intention of that center line as you forearm, so that your intention is of that line. Your intention is of the heart protector. Your intention is of soft body and soft mind. And after you work your way down the forearm a few times, we'll do the same thing with the palm. Take the palm onto the leg and use your elbow, just light pressure, right into the middle of the palm. From the heel of the hand between the two eminences of the thumb and pinky, right down the center. And after a few of these light pressurizations, again, soft in body, we'll come back to the middle finger. You can give the middle finger a little tug. Again, thinking of this as letting go or releasing any excess. And then again, just a few swipes from the breastbone all the way down to the belly. Nice and slow, slow, slow. And let your mind move with the hands down toward the belly. And eventually, take your hands right below the belly button. breath to come to that space behind the hands. Your mind to come to that space behind the hands. Not at skin level, but even further behind. And so your mind may at first come to the hand. Let your mind shift back a little further towards the center of the body in line with his hand. Calling your breath there, calling your attention there. Soften body. Soften mind. Feel free to repeat this entire video or some of the practices or all of the practices. And I hope that this is helpful to bring soft quality to body, soft quality to mind. Thank you very much.